Okay, so what is going on, people? It is your boy Sophus, and I just have to say, you know what? I don't really talk about wrestling on here. It's mostly like superheroes and anime and stuff. But you know what? In the child's mind, wrestlers are kind of like superheroes, so it's applicable. I still watch wrestling, and I'm in the mood, so I just gotta talk about it. So I just woke up, and last night was Hell in a Cell from WWE. And it's possibly like the single most disappointing pay per view I've watched in a really long time. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, okay, so I'm just gonna touch on the things that personally disappoint me, and then I'm gonna get on the big one and everybody's mad about it towards the end. But okay, so Sasha Banks lost to Becky Lynch. Listen, the Hell in a Cell match was good between those two, but the problem is I'm kind of over Becky Lynch. Since WrestleMania, she has been champ. Actually, in fact, since WrestleMania, she has had two titles, if I remember correctly. Lost one and still has the other one. And then, like, it's time to let it go. Like after Extreme Rules, I was kind of over her. Like because she's. I'm not trying to be mean because I really have no problem with Becky Lynch. I think she's cool. Is like the character's fine, but like I'm kind of over her because I'm kind of bored of watching her wrestle all the time. I'm not that entertained by her, and it was time to give somebody else a title. When Sasha returned, I just assumed, oh, okay, yeah, Sasha's about to get the title, but no, she failed to get it at Night of Champions, even though she won the match. But it was disqualification, and now like she straight up lost the Hell in a Cell. So it's just like you brought Sasha back just to bury her. Like I don't know. So that was like whatever. I do not care about this Daniel Bryan Roman Reigns thing. I have no idea why Orton and Ali were wrestling, though the match was cool. I cannot believe. I mean, I can. This could ultimately be a good thing. I'm a huge Alexa Bliss fan, so I was just sad that she lost her titles. But I'm also kind of glad that the Kabuki Warriors are getting a decent. Like they're trying to push them to a certain extent. I guess they were using Alexa to try to give those belts some kind of attention to make people give a crap about them. And then they're probably gonna split up her and Cross in a draft and have Alexa going back to being singles. Who knows? I don't know what they're gonna do. I just want Alexa Bliss to get a title again. So anyway, the rest of the pay per view was like, oh my god, like Charlotte Flair wins again. I have no problem. I actually really like Charlotte Flair. She does moonsaults. She goes woo. Like she's cool. She spares people. She does big boots. I really like Charlotte Flair. But the only thing is, like, I never really cared about Haley, and I'm really in Bailey, and now I'm really interested in Hill Bailey. So I want to see Hill Bailey win, and then Hill Bailey lost. So there go all Bailey's momentum. And I was really expecting they should have. I don't know why they didn't, but they should have just had Bailey and Sasha win, get the both titles and dominate for a while as a little heel faction between of two champions who dominate both brands or something. That'd just be interesting. But they don't. They didn't do that. They went the exact opposite. They kept Becky on top, and now they're about to give Charlotte another run. Whatever. But anyway, am I missing any matches? No. Okay. I think I could just get to the pay per view. The main event. So Fiend and Rollins, right? I wanted Fiend to win this so bad. I don't even got nothing against Seth Rollins. I just wanted the Fiend to win this. Why? Because Brock Lesnar is the champion of SmackDown. I mean, the Survivor Series will get Fiend versus Lesnar. I don't think that's happening. Um, what we did get was Seth Rollins get the ever loving hell beat out of him, only to turn it around and just hit Fiend with finisher after finisher after finisher after finisher, and then Fiend kicks out at one. And watching that, I was like, okay, this could be either really good or really bad, right? Because I mean, Fiend has to win, and then they had what it was Seth Rollins essentially, but they let him do headshots with the chair. He did about a few of them, and then he was doing other stuff, and then like he put the ladder on him. Then he was hitting the ladder with a fucking toolbox, and then apparently the story they were trying to tell is that Seth. Because you had Jerry saying like, oh, Fiend's unresponsive, referees not getting. Apparently, he was supposed to be just like a completely irresponsible stuff. It was just he just kept hitting them and kept going after him and kept attacking him. Pretty much could possibly, oh yeah, Seth Rollins might kill him. The referee's trying to talk him out of, oh hey, you don't want to do this and this and that. He gets a sledgehammer that he starts hitting it even more. So the ref stops the match. I think I'm not sure. I don't think he got disqualified. I think the ref just stopped the match because if he got disqualified in the Hell in a Cell, that's just completely stupid. But this isn't the first time I've seen them do something like this, except the only difference is they let the match finish. And you think about the Randy Orton Jeff Hardy match when Jeff fell from the top of the cell through the table. The ref tried to stop the match. He raised the cage up and everything, but Orton was like, "Nah, before you do that," and like Orton covered him, and the referee was like, "You'll stop the match," and Orton was like, "Nah, I'm covering him, pin him right now. Then you can stop the match," which was kind of good. It made Orton seem like he didn't give a fuck about Jeff Hardy, and then but it also you have to end the fucking match. So it's just like the fact that the title didn't change hands, the match didn't end. It's just infuriating. But what to be said about this is more so the fan reaction. Like I was watching, like if you watched the show, the crowd was brutal. They straight up started chanting AEW. They straight up started chanting AEW. I was like, wow, we want refunds. Uh, I think there was the this is bullshit. I think I heard that one. Like the man, the crowd was going nuts, nuts at how this pay per view ended, and well, the WWE is kind of tone deaf. Everybody wanted Braun Strowman to beat Seth Rollins for that title. There's so many things people want, but WWE literally just does not give a fuck about who people want to be on top. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they claim they do a best of business and what the fans want, and maybe they're, I don't think they are. Maybe they are doing what's best business, but it's not necessarily what the fan want. But best business could be pissing the fans off. You know what I mean? Like, who knows? I don't know, man. Like. I'm not running $1 billion fucking company. All I know is that I just finished watching Hell in a Cell, and then I can only think of the tweet that Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks posted, or was it Matt Jackson? I don't know, but a friend of mine he sent me a thing on a text, and yeah, I think it was Nick Jackson, but he was like, AEW comes on Wednesday, AEW Dynamite comes on Wednesday, something. I was thinking, yeah, it does. And that's the takeaway from this, I guess. Hell in a Cell sucked. It was trash. Sasha Banks got no title. Bailey got no title. Alexa Bliss got no title. Randy Orton and Ali had a pointless match. For some reason, Roman Reigns and this Daniel Bryan thing is still happening. I don't even know what this feud is supposed to be. Oh yeah, and the OC and the Viking Raiders. But I forgot that match happened. Anyway, I didn't even defend the United States title. I mean, the Intercontinental. Did they? I'm just fucking forgetting. Did Shinsuke even have? Who cares? I don't sell sucked. It's your boy Sophus. Hell Hydra.